This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for April 30th, 2024. It's currently February 19th, 2024, 6:34 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $499.51. That's USD. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you was created on February 2nd, 2024 at 5:04 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the lower left corner. So the overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 30th, there's an important resistance level highlighted on a multi-day scale where we kind of like flatten out along that resistance, at least temporarily. Behavior around the high side, there's some sideways rotation establishing support and then a big move higher, taking us into the high. Behavior around the lowest low, we have another period of sideways rotation and a sharp drop that stands out in that period of sideways rotation, taking us into a low, probably revisiting a support level that was recently a past opportunity. Advice to trade around a notable decline increase that offers an opportunity to open up a long position or close short positions. And it looks like the VIX is sort of sideways, and then at the very end of the day, we have like a spike to the upside. Now, I'm going to get into the hour-by-hour chart behavior as well as timing the highs and the lows and the best trade opportunities. But before I do that, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube Tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. Okay, so we open higher. It's almost like there's like this continuation of the star card energy from yesterday, which really was here at the end of the day, outlined in orange. We have this big move to the upside that continues into the pre-market, and then right around the open, we have like this sideways rotation, and there might be a drop there. It's hard to say, but I think there's probably a sharp drop there with some sideways rotation, like a sharp drop around the open and sideways rotation. And then with that sideways rotation, we then have this fast sudden move higher that ends the sideways rotation and takes us into a high around 10 o'clock. From that high, see, sideways rotation, fast sudden move higher, probably even a breakout on a one-day chart. Sideways rotation, fast sudden move, sideways rotation, fast sudden move higher, sideways rotation, fast sudden move higher, right? So that's the high there, 10. And then we go into price swings between 10 and 11. We're bound by the lower end of a range. Between 11 and 12, and we come up against a low again. And then the full card midday offers a really an improbable and very like opportune opportunity. It looks like it's more decline. But if it's rally, because the full card could go either way. If it did end up being rally, I would probably add to a short position, and we'll talk about it in just a moment. So between 1 and 2, there's some sort of breakout on a one-day chart, but I don't think it holds. We turn into a decline there in the same hour. Because between 2 and 3, we have multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance, and then we end up rallying along a diagonal trend line in the last hour, but that ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. Then we've got the power card, which may or may not be another low. I think it's probably another low. Like we're revisiting lows again here at the end of the day. So this Princess of Swords here, you could probably, around the volatility around this Princess of Swords, you could probably position yourself in both directions. I would first position myself when we meet that key resistance, probably around 3 o'clock. I would position myself to the downside, so I would open up a short position. And then if we declined enough here before the fast sudden move higher taking us into the close, I would say I'd open up a long position there too, but probably wait until here. So here in the morning at the open at a low, I would probably open up a long position and close a short position before this fast sudden move higher here around 10 o'clock. You could also, another way you could play it is that with this fast sudden move higher here, you could open up a short position and hold that short position until we revisit the lows at the lower end of a range here between 11 and 12, maybe 12 to 1. That would be a quick short trade. The end of day trade is a little tricky. I'd probably hold off on that until I've done the first trading day of May, and then I'll have a better idea of what to do with this trade opportunity. Volatility in the post-market, and more rallying along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance, more Queen of Wands energy in the first trading day of the month, of the following month. So that's SPY for the 30th of April. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. Without those angel investors, the channel would not be here. So blessings to all my angel investors. Love you guys. I'll see you on the Discord channel only for angel investors.